I'ma claim Oakland.
Oakland. Oakland.
What do you feel Oakland needs, like in the 60s, they came up with the Panthers, who was strong through Oakland and made noise. What's going to make noise today?
Oakland got it. give all my love to Oakland. If I'm gonna claim somewhere, I'm gonna claim Oakland.
Oakland.
All right. Hello, hello. So hi. We are going to be doing some cold soy noodle soup. It's not painfully hot today, but it's definitely warm enough to make this doable. I am looking at sides for this dish. And but the sides that I have, or that I'm seeing here, it's all kimchi. Not a fan of kimchi. I didn't buy kimchi. Interesting. Okay, well, some people serve it with rice, which is confusing. Why would... Very interesting. Huh, okay. Looks like we're going to be doing some experimenting today. If he... So annoying. Alright. It's fine. Everything's... We'll just go with what Mung Chi has to say about it. And let's real quick. No? Good, very good. Okay. Now, good morning, Cold as Dice. It's early evening here. Hit exclamation point menu and you will see. Y'all, I'm in the mood for a drink. It's been a busy morning. Gonna be a vodka queen today. So there you go. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I could make the broth from scratch, but I choose not to, mainly because I'm lazy. I'm just gonna own it. I'm gonna do my cucumber, this knife, because I have not had a chance to sharpen my other knife yet. And plop these in my glass of vodka. Whipping out the muddler. And do some muddling. I probably shouldn't have added ice to this first, but that's okay. All right. I'm feeling a little springy and a little creative today. Hello, Pura. Welcome in, sweetie. How are you? What else is I gonna add? Some Angostura. Aw, I'm sorry. Life is royally sucking again. I empathize. That's fine. Totally fine. Tell Bella I said hello. Lay it on me. What do you need? I absolutely will. Yes, I will let her know that. Good luck out there. Always, babe. I got you. You know what that's reminding me? I need to turn down my my alerts. I love you too, Pura. Tell the GF I said hi. And all that good stuff. You probably did. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, you remember? Okay. Okay, hold please. This could get loud. Be right back, y'all. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. Y'all, my allergies have been messing with me all day. And it's hard because I like turning my, opening my window. But when you open the window, pollen comes in. Messes with your nose and sinuses. Yeah. Joy. From Black Girl Gamers that streams wrestling. Not sure who she is. But she sounds like somebody I should get to know. Okay. Was gonna cut up the cucumber. And then I realized I don't really want to do that either. So, I'm grating it. Oh, you thought you saw, okay. You probably saw her in that chat. I wouldn't be surprised. So, here I am, grating up my cucumber. I have been very much involved with a YouTube type, for lack of a better description, soap opera. And the stuff that's being done, it's by a comedian. Her name is Casey Dressler. You should check her out sometime. Google her when you can. And she's hilarious. I love her. One of her characters is on the hunt to solve a mystery. Apparently, a young woman went missing 6 months ago, and this character found out about it because she was listening to a radio, love dedication type thing. And her boyfriend called in and mentioned how he hadn't seen her in 6 months. So she's like, well, I need to find out what happened to her. So she's been asking everybody in town if they know anything about this woman. And she gets to the fancy schmancy hair place and asks questions, and the owner was like, I know the person you're talking about, I think took a trip. The woman's like, what do you mean? Because I was gonna, tell her boyfriend I found her. And the lady's like, from what I've been told, he sounds like he's really controlling. So I would just leave it at, he took a trip. And the character's like, I think I understand. And I'm like, I don't understand. What is this trip business? Was she abducted by a UFO? Was it an elaborate setup? What happened? I need to know. So now I'm like super invested. It's wild. Okay, so we've got our cucumber taken care of. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a tomato. I love the fact that this crisper drawer is full of vegetables. I hate the fact they may not be able to get through them all before they start to spoil. I hope that's not the case. Uh-oh. Messed up story? Uh-oh. Go ahead, dish. Okay. Went missing over 15 years ago. Got you. Wow. Never found, huh? Huh. I'm guessing that some of these women, especially if they're in an abusive relationship, literally just disappear off the face of the planet for reasons. And September 10th, too? Treat the cat? Okay. Let me see if I can get Mocha to come in here. How you doing, Pins? Welcome in. Mocha. Mocha? I'm hoping she's just taking us. She might be asleep. Or sleeping on the floor and not too lazy to get up. Here. Come on. Come on. See, I grabbed the wrong bag. That's my problem. Come on. Good girl. Good. There you go. Do you want some more? Here. Go get it. My cat is a pig, and that's okay. Yeah, you're done. Bye. She walks off. I love her. She's hilarious. Okay, so let's make ourselves some broth here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't have to pull out the big guns for this one. I just bought this. I don't think I've used it yet. It is time. I could do this in a pot. Dang. Okay, this is tough. If I use this, I have to use a pot. I've got a new toy. Spent like $150 on a quality blender, man. Dog lover, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. But yeah, spent $150 on this. But now I'm thinking maybe I should use a regular blender because I need to use this in a pot and I'm not cooking anything. So there's no point in me pulling out a pot. I might as well just pull out blender. So I will pull out the blender. And I'm gonna play around with the recipe a bit. Actually, I'm not going to worry about that yet because put stuff in here first. Come here. There we go. Ooh, pork curry. Yum. Welcome back, y'all. Okay, so got my blender. Let me pull up my recipe. That pork curry sounds really good, Pin. Handle your business, geek. Thanks for being here. All right, so we have soy milk. I literally bought the soy milk. I could have done this from scratch, but I didn't want to. We're gonna start off about 3 cups. You know what? We're gonna add more. 4.5. 5. This is hard because, like, I want to be sure we have enough, but I don't want to make too much. So, especially since this is our main dish. You know what, y'all? Hang on, bear with me, because I'm gonna do, 8 pounds of pork loin for 11? Dude, that rocks. I am into that. I am all about the good sales, man. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a seat real quick. We are going to look up side dishes for kongatsu. Side dishes. Everybody says kimchi. There's the toppings, which is hard-boiled egg and tomato and cucumber, which is fine. I'm just not a fan of kimchi. Okay. And it says to serve it with banchan, which is fine. Oh, wait. Okay, I really don't think we need it. Not like I'm mad about the veggies, though. Mashed cucumber set? That might be a thing. But remember, there's already going to be cucumber as part of this. A bright and acidic side dish is a welcome balance to the cool, creamy notes of kongatsu. Try kimchi or jengaji, soy sauce pickles, which is a cucumber. I can't win, y'all. I cannot. Okay, let me look here. A little bit of salt on this. Okay. Or kimchi. Okay. I have lettuce. Don't think I have. I know cabbage is usually the base. So maybe. Yeah, I had a bag of cabbage. I think we ate it all. I'll have to double check though. What are you thinking, Pins? You know, at this point, I might just have to. I actually have, I think, some daikon and carrot pickle in the fridge. So that might have to be our side. So yeah, that might have to be a thing. It's like that's all they have. Yeah, there you go. There is a version of this that does have some gochujang in it. So that might be a thing. Okay, see if I can come up with Okay. Side dishes. Banchan, I forgot, is usually vegetables. Ponzu, maybe. Maybe. There might be. If JD and I didn't use it all. Ooh, I'm burping now. That's. Wow. Okay. Mayak eggs would have been good if I'd thought about it earlier. Okay, and that's what I thought. Okay, I figured most of the banchan is vegetables, but not all of them. Side dish? Soy sauce, beef, and quail eggs are a side dish? The heck? Let me see. I'm gonna take a look at this dish and see what it's about. No, that's not. It's a dish. You are not wrong, Pins. You go ahead and finish that bag of Reese's. Have one for me, please. I love peanut butter and chocolate. Handle your business. Oh, it's usually served cold. Good to know. And I don't think I have any green cheese. Huh. Yeah, this is a dish. Is why are you serving a side dish with other side dishes? Hug the cat plushie! Okay. Poor Chi. He has been smooshed by the t-shirts that I have been making. So, Chi! And we hug Chi. Yeah, exactly. Dim sum. Like, this is our Chi. We love Chi. He's a pain in the booty sometimes. All right. So what I think I'll do, I'll go ahead and make a cold noodle soup. I'm gonna go through this freezer and see if maybe there's something in here I can throw on the grill. You know what? Sure, why not? Okay, we're gonna have some beef, y'all. I could make a Korean beef dish, but I'm not gonna do that. Well, revenge is indeed a dish best served cold. But I'm not gonna do the Korean version of it because it's gonna take too long. Also, I've been on a grilling kick lately. So, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna take this piece of meat, I'm gonna defrost it, give it some seasoning. and throw it on my outdoor grill. I'm going to resist the urge to smoke it as badly as I want to. But I'm just going to grill it. Thanks for being here, y'all. I'm a little bit out of it because, again, allergies. So, just remember to take out the stems. I'll try. Okay, so we've got that. We're kind of going to freestyle a little bit with this recipe. I'm adding a little bit of sesame oil, which is also going to go in the finishing dish itself. I think I have some peanut butter. If I can find it, I'll throw some of that in. But of course, the trick is to find it. Oh, thank you, Dice. How generous. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the Reese's. I don't know if you've seen my t-shirt, Dice, but yeah, it's my favorite candy. I can't eat it the way I used to, of course. Still my favorite, though. Wow, I think we are actually peanut butter. I don't know what I just knocked over, but okay. Yeah, I think we ate all the peanut butter. Oh well, so much for that idea. However, what I can do is use tahini paste. You want to go to H Mart now? Ooh, it doubled in size. I'm excited, Pins. Wow. Okay. So, one of the alt versions of this uses peanut butter and tofu. I have neither, apparently. So, I'll have to save that version for another time. Shrimp, crackers, and seaweed. Yum. All right, let's throw some tahini paste in here. Not a whole lot. Enough to get that flavor in there, though. Okay. Yep, that's mixed nuts, though. I'd have to sit there and pick out all the peanuts. That would probably annoy me. Hello, Cassie. How are you? What am I stepping on? Okay, whatever it is, it's... Oh, there it is. Okay. A plastic something that's almost impossible to see. Got it. Okay. So I've got my ingredients in here. I don't think I'm going to need sesame seeds if I'm using tahini. All right. I'm supposed to be using pine nuts, but I'm cheap. I'm just going to own it. Allergies? Yes. I am sensitive to pollen. You just walked in and out. Handle your business. Go use the bathroom. Oh, you used to have a Ninja blender? Nice. All right. So let's go ahead and blend this. This will not take long. This is not very interesting. And we're done here. Okay. So that's it. This is the base mixed nut butter. Just take out the Brazil nuts. I get you. I get you. Now let me see. I should have done that. Okay. Ooh, I didn't know that, Pins. Thank you for telling me. About Brazil nuts, I did not know that they were a cure for constipation, basically. Live and learn. Okay, so this is done. Not sure if I can fit this in here, but I'm gonna try. Whoa, well, it fit, barely. And I did knock some things over, but the point is, it's in the fridge now. There's my soy milk, very carefully balanced. All right. Okay. My meat is defrosted. Let's get some seasonings on here. Let's see. We got green onion, ginger, whole black pepper, and sea salt. So here's what I'm thinking about doing. Chat, give me your opinion. Making a foil packet, putting the steak in that packet with green onion and regular onion and soy sauce, and a little bit of brown sugar, with the rest of the seasonings. And then throwing the packet on the grill for a little bit. And then towards the end, taking the meat out of the packet and just laying it on the grill itself. What do you guys think? Ginger, yeah, ginger's one of those ingredients. Pineapple juice, well, not for this one. And remember, I'm trying to keep it relatively low carb. So I'm going to be using a brown sugar substitute. Right. So that's what I'm thinking. So what do you guys think? Did I try that? Understandable, right? I've heard ginger can also have the same effect. It's just not as strong. But y'all are good with a package idea? That's working for you? All right. Then it shall be done. Okay. So, let me go ahead, wash my hands. And the first thing I'm going to do is dry off the meat. Okay. So, it's a little juicy. It was just thawed, so of course it's a little juicy. Yep, I got plenty of soy sauce. Okay, so that takes care of the drying off phase. I do actually, a little bit. All right, let me see. I have a little bit of honey. What else do I have in here that I can use? Okay. Should be. Okay, I need the onion. I have to cut some. A ton of shallots, so that's good. Well, looks like I might be using shallots. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, just not what I oh, wait. I can use the onion that's right here. Thank you, Pins. You know what? I'll do that. A teaspoon is not gonna hurt my blood sugar. No go. Yep. I believe this one is local. Thank you, babe. And next time I will make it local. Like farmer's market local. Okay, so now I have some onion. Oh no, Pins. That's just wrong. Wow. Okay, so that takes care of the onion. Green onion, that's easy. I have like a bunch of green onions in here. I found the cabbage. I think I'm gonna do that. Pins, was it you who suggested the slaw, because I can make sort of a kimchi pickle-ish thing. You would think pollen season was over. Leave, man. You know, good for you for including the knife in the process. Hi, Fady. How are you? It is a little helpful, motivated knife. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. I do have rice wine vinegar. I also have, what do you call it? Shaoxing wine. So even if I don't have ponzu, I can use those two. Funny, cutting that large white onion didn't bother me at all. Cutting this green onion is messing with me up. Okay, those with a pinch of sugar? All right. Hi, baby. Mocha has now entered the chat and is looking for snacks, as usual. Hi. Did you want a seat? Here. No. She jumped on anyway, because of course she did. All right, I will give you a snack. She's just sitting right now. Okay, maybe I won't give her a snack. And she's still sniffing. And she's leaving. Okay, so that should take care of the onion. Ah, the ginger. Ginger, I shouldn't have to worry about too much. Mainly because I have a teeny weeny piece right here. Lol. I love it, Fady. I'm not going to bother taking the skin off of this because I don't plan on eating it. This is purely for aromatic purposes only. Okay, so now we have all of this. Let me see. Gonna do a little rice wine. Do some soy and brown sugar. Okay, I can put that on meat right now. Okay, a little bit of rice wine. A little bit of soy. Soy! As soon as I find it, what did I do with it? Okay, we're cheating. We're using the double black soy. Right. Saving them to broths, I could see. Occasionally, eating the aromatics is nice too. I agree. Okay. And then a little bit of pepper. I am gonna, oh, y'all. Beatty, thank you for the reminder. I'm gonna show you my latest concoction. And I'm thinking about doing this with bay leaves too. I just have to remember to do it. Okay, and my brown sugar. And now, massage all of the meat. Oh no, poor pins. But you know, delicious, delicious food, coma. I'm gonna throw some onions on top of here. All the stuff that got trapped on the side. Okay. Fold our little package up. We'll add the last of our broth. Okay. And then we add more, the last of it. Seal our sides as tightly as possible. See some threatened leakage here. Smart move, Fady. Ooh. Pins, are you up for making tamales? I know that's pretty labor intensive, but it's a very nice thing of you to do. Okay, so whew. We have our pouch. Now, we are going to set up our thermometer. I no longer trust my meter. So, beef is 45. So, we're going to take our thermometer, and I am going to find the other part of the thermometer. There it is. Y'all, I'm gonna set up my my grill, and I will be right back. Hold please. I'm gonna keep talking, so hopefully you'll still be able to. I'm gonna go outside. plug this in. Okay, I'm actually gonna wipe off this grill. It's got something on it, and I don't know what it is. It's looking kind of rusty. Fady, you're terrible. Okay, now I think that gets rid of whatever was on there. I'm really hoping that wasn't rust, because this is a non-stick plate and it shouldn't be rusting. Did I remember to bribe Pura? Not today. Pura was busy, so had no time to sit in my sink. Okay. Yeah, this looks way better. And really, when you can take out the plate and wash it by hand, there's no excuse for it to be dirty. Oh. You were talking to Fady. Got it. All right. Let me put this plate back. Okay. I'm gonna go for 45 minutes, probably long. I realize we have no animal protein steak to go with our stuff. So
I heard the meat.
the soup is already done.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's done.
That's not.
But I kind of wanted something a little more filling, so. Maybe 30 minutes. And I'm gonna make a slaw to go with it too. All right, so let us go with 164. And the timer. Actually, no, we're gonna go with 140 something. Okay, 145. And stick a probe in something in all the right ways. Why am I walking out? You know, for probes to work, they should usually go into the food that you're cooking. Katie, Why are you like this? Okay. So, once that is fully heated, I'm going to take this outside, put it on the grill, and wait until the beep happens. When the beep happens, we'll be good. Once this goes on the grill, I am going to take Pin's advice and throw together a little slaw. But to that end, I'm going to go ahead and pull out the bowl I plan on using. So I'm just adding some tahini paste right now, getting that flavor in there. Rice wine vinegar in here. I'll add some Shaoxing wine, which I should have put on the meat, but I'm too lazy to open the packet right now, so it is what it is. Shaoxing wine. Okay, you know what? My foodiness is not going to allow me to get away with not adding Shaoxing wine. And I have a hole in my foil package, but that's okay. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, that ought to do it. I don't need a ton, just Ava. Yeah, don't let the dogs out. Just don't. And don't put the muffins in the freezer either. Okay. I think it's ready. Let's get out here and see. Nope, not quite ready. That's okay. Just gonna let it do its thing. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. So, tahini paste, Shaoxing wine, a little bit of pepper. This is true. You are not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong, Pins. Okay, Pins, I think you also suggested soy sauce. think I'll add a little bit of garlic. That was my offering to the Salah. I'll take it. I'll have some cleaning to do after this, but that's okay. Ooh, you did not tell me that, Pins. That's awesome. I'm excited for you. Okay, I'm gonna add a small amount of white onion. Hello, Watkins. How are you? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So, Watkins, what was that thought experiment about anyway? I'm curious. Thank you. Okay, that takes care of the onion. I think I was going to add some green onion to this, but I don't think I will. Instead, I will use the grilled green onion on the meat. Some of the cooked onion as well. I'm not going to add the ginger, but I will chop up some of my own. Oh, okay. That I could see. Okay. This is homemade chili crisp, and I'm adding some of this just to give it a kick. I don't remember if I missed anything. Garlic and onion. Any bit of ginger. Spicy is nicey. You're not wrong. There's a little nub of fresh ginger, so, and young ginger. That in there. Okay, I think that was the final element. Last thing I needed. Pinch of sugar. Let's do a little bit of sweetener. There we go. And now we are going to take this cabbage. You know what? Screw it. Before Gilligan's Island, yes. I'm just gonna go in with my hands. And smoosh. I'm smooshing. And hold on, one last ingredient I'm gonna add. MSG. Yes, love and MSG. You had me a BLT. Meister. Well, I'm making an LGBTQIA salad next week, so. All right. Yes. Uncle Roger would hate how many vegetables I use, but he might forgive me for the use of MSG. I'm out. That's okay though. I have a huge bag somewhere around here. So I'll just refill while I'm cleaning. There you go. Best way to keep it in stock. You're not wrong. Okay, so our little salad is done. Okay. Thank you, Watkins. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Enjoy your dinner. It was great. Pins, thank you for the idea. And now, hardest part is going to be figuring out where to put this. All right. You're going to very carefully balance this on top of some. I have quail eggs. Oh, shoot. Let me think. There is one thing I forgot to make. Fortunately, that's easy to fix. I'm supposed to be boiling eggs. Wrong lid. Hey, what's up, Hannah? How are you? That is better for my purposes. There. Some sipping mud pie extra bit. I know, right? I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing. All right. Let me go check the grill. When I come back, I'll do some cleaning and I'll show you my creation. Okay. Time to add the food. Let's do it. Okay, oh, that work. Nope, that's not gonna work. Wow, okay. This thermometer is getting very confused. Okay, now we got it. Okay, so I'm not paying any attention to the time on the grill, but I am going to pay attention to the temperature. When it hits temp, then we'll be good for food. All right, we're doing pretty good right now, y'all. Okay. Whew. Okay, let me start cleaning up. One minute. Right. Okay, I'm gonna start from over here first, so I don't get confused. All right. So how's everybody's Tuesday going? Cheers. Hello, Dragon Soul. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, that's done. Now, find my MSG container. Here's my MSG. Wash that off. And I'm going to take care of that other cutting board too. Yes, I have a fat bag of MSG. One of the few white powders that I will mess with, culinarily speaking. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm doing an LGBTQIA sandwich salad something next Sunday. Right now my goal is to make sure that all the ingredients stay good till then. I just didn't want to have to go out and buy stuff at the last minute. All right, MSG filled. This can go over here. My grater and my muddler can go back where they were. Okay, I got my toppings. Got my cutting board. Yes. Did I miss something? I think I missed something. There's a couple over there that, if you're looking at my seasoning rack, which you probably can't see now that I think about it. Nope, 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 not that way. Way. That thing right over here. That thing. Here. Yeah, that thing. You might have missed a few, but you got 90% of them. The only thing out of that I don't have, I don't think I have any more arrowroot. And I'm definitely out of confectioner sugar. I haven't used that in a long time. Unless you count the sugar, the diabetic friendly version. Yeah, haven't used that in forever. Oh yeah, those white powders that I play with. You're not wrong. Don't forget salt. That's the most important one. Okay, so let me show you guys what I did. I'm so excited. I got my hands on some Macroot limes. You're right. Now, if you grind it finely, I would say it becomes a powder at that point. Because really a powder is just something that is ground very finely. Very finely. The Macroot limes, if you've ever had Thai food and found a leaf in your food, then that's more than likely what you were eating. So a crystal, a finely ground crystal, a crystal powder. And let me see if I can find them to show you what they look like. Okay. Still a crystal. Yes. It's just a crystal powder. That's all I'm saying. Okay. This is what a Macroot lime leaf looks like. Looks like your average lime leaf. But they have a very, very, very strong flavor. Macroot limes are actually very tiny. So people prefer to use the leaves rather than the limes themselves. You made pot roast, yum! So I took some of the leaves and I dried them out in the microwave. And then I put them through my spice grinder. I made Macroot lime powder. Those twigs you see in there, those are the stems of the leaves that I couldn't get rid of. But since I'm using a shaker, the powder comes through and the limbs, the stems stay behind. So it works. This is, right, extra flavor. This is the most strong, this is the strongest lime flavor I've ever had in something. And I have to be careful because the ground powder, when it's cooked, can get a little gooey. It has sort of a slightly gooey texture. So I have to be careful as to how much of it I use. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and cook these eggs. JD did a lot of dishes today, and I'm so grateful. All that cellulose, yes. I'm trying to very carefully lower these in without cracking them. And yeah, extra flavor and extra filler thanks to all that cellulose. So each of us gets 2 eggs. This time, normally I will take these eggs off at 6 minutes and 30 seconds, but instead what I'm going to do, set the timer for 7 minutes. Yes, they are filled with oil of lime, specifically that Macroot lime flavor. Oh yes, indeed. Okay, maybe 7 minutes won't be long enough. I'll give it 9 minutes. I want the yolk firm, but I don't want it... Actually, no. Jammy is fine. Oh, shoot. Dude, I did not expect the meat to be done that fast. Hold, please. Okay. The meat's done, apparently. And I'm gonna let it sit here and rest for a bit. I'm not gonna take that probe out. So, after the timer goes off, I'm gonna set it for another 3 minutes. Come here. And then we should be good to go. So the meat's gonna rest. I think I'm mostly done cleaning up. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, Dragon Bowl. And that whole pack of lime leaves cost me maybe $2.50. I think somebody has a Macroot lime bush. And is basically selling them to one of the local stores on the cheap. Also, those lime leaves are really, really good for a mix I like to do during the winter when JD and I start getting sick. And Pins, I know your granddaughter's probably ridiculously adorable, and I hope she's adorbs like you are, because I think you're adorbs. Vitamin C, maybe. I would not be surprised. Okay. Whew, I can take a minute now and breathe. She's very adorbs. Good. Oh, sitting is fabulous. Woo. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh man. Thank you, little mama. After the eggs are done, I'm gonna go ahead and cool them for a few minutes in some cold water. And then I think it is time to assemble. And normally, if I were making the original dish, it would be served cold. Not like this is a bad thing. Because, I got the meat resting. By the time these eggs are done, the meat should be fully rested at 10 minutes. And I have no problem with putting the entire slab someplace cold until it's, time to serve. That's hilarious, Pins. Well, the good thing is that child will be very, very well loved. And mom and dad better take advantage of that while they can. Because eventually the newness is going to wear off. So, yeah, about that. That's true. That's very true. Oh, goodness. I'm reading instructions on how to make a hard-boiled egg. Oh, that's great, Pins. That's fabulous. I love hearing about good families taking care of each other. Okay, we're going to set a timer 3 minutes, which will be just enough time to stuff together here. I'm actually going to take this off the heat and let it do some carryover cooking. In the meantime, we're going to pull out a bowl or two. Fill it with some ice. And then fill it with some water. We go through a lot of ice in this house. This is completely different from when I was living by myself. When I was living on my own, I don't think I used ice a lot. And these ice trays, I got these when JD and I and our 2 former roommates moved in here. We did such a great job. Huh? There we go. Hello, Ready Ravioli. welcome in. And thank you. You found that the mini icebox size, oh, that's funny. The blue ice fit inside of your double wall cup. Nice. Did y'all see the cup I decorated? I'm gonna use the same spoon. Pins did not see it. Little Mama doesn't remember. That's fine. Okay, let me get these eggs where they need to be. And I will show y'all my cup. So the story behind the cup is that I was supposed to be etching it, and I screwed up, and the etching did not happen the way I preferred. Translation, all the paint came off. So I decided that I was going to put some vinyl on it instead. So I did some layering, I did some words on the back. I did, in particular, I did a coat of varnish on it that's food safe. What was I etching? I was etching a tumbler. So it was supposed to, good Lord, Raiders, 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 Raiders. Hey y'all, I'm Jane. This is my kitchen. I make soul food from around the world. Tonight, we're going to Asia. And we are making kongguksu, which is a chilled soy soup. I want to say soy sauce. That's not right. It is a soy milk based soup. And so, yeah. So, hi. What's up, Alice? Alice. I swear I will get your name right. You made katsudon. Yum. How was Rev's dinner? His birthday dinner. I want to know. I didn't get a chance to watch, so I'm very curious. Y'all, if you have not followed Alice Black, you need to. She's funny, she's sweet. She's moving to the Philippines with her husband soon and is doing a little fundraiser. Y'all should hold on, little mama. I got you. Wait a minute. Oh, little mama hit exclamation point SO2 Alice Black. That should work. He seems to, okay, well, it's a start. All right. But yes, she is like the goth sister I never had. Actually, Alice, I was watching a YouTube video on gothcore, and I thought of you. So, there you go, little mama. We have our ways around Frosty Bot. But yeah, you should absolutely follow Alice. Make it happen. And all her food looks amazing, by the way, just saying. Okay, so we are letting our eggs kind of chill here for a minute. It says let them rest for 15 minutes. I'm lazy. Or no, I'm impatient. I'm impatient and I'm lazy. Probably not the best combo. Anyway. I'm glad your katsudon turned out well. It sounds delicious. I have not done katsudon in forever, and that needs to happen in my life. No problem. Handle your business, babe. Time for me to start making some more TikToks too. I don't remember the last one I made. Okay, those first 2 eggs peeled perfectly. I don't know what the heck happened to this one. That's better. Okay, so y'all, the glass jar method, what pray tell is that, Pin? Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. Ready? Okay. So Sunday, I did a sermon at a local church that's about 30 minutes away from me. Last time you posted eggs, you peeled eggs, you got 1 perfectly, 5 ugly. I empathize completely, Gato. Yes, what you said. I hate it when that happens. So, this church, put the egg in a glass jar with a lid and a little more water than the egg. Then you shake the daylights out of it. Is that what happens? So this church has a very talented pianist. And you shake it all about. Do you do the hokey pokey and you turn it off around? Sorry. So this pianist, 2 things about him. 1, hello, Sauvage. It is indeed an egg hokey pokey. So 2 things about him. 1, he has a love for Broadway. Absolutely loves Broadway. He and his wife will fly off to New York and do gigs on Broadway. Ooh, you made a good burger? Ooh, I am loving. Whoops. You know what, Wolfie? This is what I get for not putting safety rails on my closed captioning. It thinks I'm cursing and I'm not. Yeah, about that. Auto caption does not like me. Piano player. There. So yeah, so this guy, it's a love for Broadway, and he and his wife will fly off so he can do gigs. And what happened? So he's also legally blind. He has been blind since birth. But his superpower, so the way a lot of these services with this particular churches, auto caption doesn't like anybody. The way a lot of these churches set their stuff up, there is the sermon, and there's a opening song, or there's a song before the sermon. There's a sermon, and then there's a song after the sermon. And his superpower is that he can listen to a sermon, and before the sermon is done, he can come up with a response song, the song after the sermon, off the top of his head. And I did not know he had the superpower. And so my sermon had to do with the story of David dancing as the ark was being returned to Jerusalem. So he's so excited. He's like dancing, and his wife gets mad at him because she tells him he's being really undignified and, behaving. He's basically behaving ghetto. That's the gist of what she tells him. And he gets mad at her, and God gets mad at her and makes her infertile. The point is, so that was the story was about David dancing before God because of his excitement about the ark coming home to Jerusalem. And at the end of the sermon, and I talked about how growing up as a Southern Baptist girl, dancing was not allowed. There was a specific type of dance that was allowed in church during certain periods of time. But dancing at a friend's birthday, dancing at a wedding, going to the club, no, not allowed. Absolutely not allowed. So I talked about dancing when we're happy and how we are not robots. We are creatures who are made to feel emotions, be they joy, pain, whatever. And I'll finish that in 1 minute and 27 seconds. Das verboten, yes. Forbidden, forbidden. And after I finish that story, I'll actually show you the thing I meant to show you like 10 minutes ago. I would not be surprised if the Quakers didn't allow for dancing either. That would not surprise me at all. Those of you in the commercial break, can you still see the closed captioning? I'm curious. Because this was the other reason I put it down here. It does help if I enunciate. Vaj is enjoying all of my emotes right now. That's hilarious. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying sitting down. Okay. You forgot you were subbed until I mentioned the commercial? That's funny.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you for the resub, little mama. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so I didn't realize he had this superpower. I know, I remember reruns of that show when I was a kid. Very, very young John Travolta. So I finished my sermon. He breaks into the song after the sermon. The song is a very bluesy tune called Dancing with the Preacher on a Saturday Night. Very bluesy. Very, how do I put it? Very gospel at the same time. I tried so hard not to laugh because the song basically managed to embody what I was talking about as far as something secular that was being made sacred but could be seen as secular by people who don't understand what you're doing. It was so perfect. But anyway, so that was just freaking hilarious to me. Anyway, so the Tumblr I was talking about where I screwed up the etching, Mysticata. This was what it was supposed to look like. It did not look like this when I was done. So what I ended up doing was this. The light is right on this thing. Good Lord, that's bright. But you can see the vinyl, the layering that I did. And then on the back, one of the ladies in my decorating booth, or in my decorating group, said I should put this on the back because it's a code phrase from Hogan's Heroes. And so I did. So now this is ready for use. And I'm probably going to take it with me on my trip to Washington. Use it while I'm up there. Because Lord knows I'm going to have plenty of occasion for coffee. I'm going to be up at 8 just so I can, eat breakfast. So annoyed. I know nothing. All right, let me put these back. All right, I think my meat has rested quite enough. And I do believe, where will I be in Washington? So the first leg of my trip is going to be to Omaha. I will be in Nebraska. The second leg of my trip, I will be near Seattle. No, I'm wrong. I will be near Olympia. And I will be near Olympia, and then I'll be near Seattle. And I think that's it. But I'm going to be there for a few weeks. So you guys will get to see me streaming. Probably from my friend's kitchen. I'm going to be near Alice? I didn't know that. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, this meat smells good, y'all. And it shrunk. It shrunk. I'm kind of sad that it shrunk. But okay. But it smells amazing. I'm willing to let it go. Ooh, did your dad like the Omaha steaks? Okay, I'm gonna carefully pick this up and move it carefully, very carefully, because it really wants to escape. I'm gonna put this over here. Oh, they haven't arrived yet. Oh, that's a problem. So what I probably should have done, actually no, I was thinking that maybe I should have stopped cooking it earlier. Savage. Yes, GTA 5, that's happening. In fact, we're playing it tonight with some friends. Oh, you ordered them 2 days before? Whoops. I didn't really have to do anything for Father's Day this year, and I'm kind of glad about it. It's really good, guys. Just an hour? That sounds freaking amazing. Okay, see. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I was shooting for medium. I got medium well. But that's okay because the meat's still good. It's still kind of juicy. I didn't really overcook it. Wow. What'd you spend it on, little mama? Okay. Let me go ahead and put stuff away. Okay, put my probe away. You bought the car wash and the smoke on the water beach shop. Oh. I didn't know car wash was an option. Wow, y'all. Look at that egg. That is the most perfect hard-boiled egg ever in the history of ever. And that started today? That must be part of the new update that our friend was talking about. Because they really, really, really wanted to play. And I didn't understand why, and now I understand why. Hey. Last egg. Aw, that sucks, Wolfie. I hate it when that happens. You paid good money for something that was supposed to be good food, and it was not flavorful. Hate it. I really hate that for you. You deserve better. All right. Oh, shoot. All right. We are pulling out the big guns. We are going to make this work. My package decided to leak all over the counter. My freshly washed counter. I am pouring the juices and these toppings into a bowl and wiping them off my freshly washed counter. There we go. No, fortunately, it didn't hit the floor. I am okay with this. Had it hit the floor, it would have been a lost cause. There was at least a chance with the sink and with the counter. All right. True that. You are so right. Okay. Y'all, it's time to eat. And this time, I am going to make myself an actual plate because this food can be served either hot or cold, so it doesn't matter. This is true, Pins. You're gonna chow so I can chow? Peace out, Pins. Thank you for coming through as always. Ooh. Good. I'm glad something good came out of that, Wolfie. All right. Let's pull out the soup. Add our toppings. And y'all think about who you want to raid next. Do you want gaming or do you want food? Guys, I'm a doof. So this isn't just a soy milk soup, by the way. This is a soy milk noodle soup. I kind of forgot the noodles. See you around, Dragon Soul. Get your rest. I hope your headache leaves. These noodles were brought back to me specially from Japan. And now I'm going to eat them. Ha! And they come with a sauce. I love it. Oh, Chef Vlahos is on. Okay. Dragon, I'll be sure to let him know that you said that. Okay, so we have to rinse these noodles. Okay. And then we add sauces to it. I'm gonna add this stuff right here. See you around, Dragon. Wait. Oh, I don't need a soup base. All right. You know what? I'm not adding anything to this. I'm going to go ahead and add them. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and more. I'm going to go ahead and eat this entire frickin' package. I was going to share it. Hello, Uncle Stinky. And then I realized I don't have to. I will, however, make JD his own noodles. A little bit of cucumber on the top. Add a couple of eggs just to make it cute. The tomatoes are going to drown, but it is what it is. Something like that. It was supposed to be in the center, but I don't think that's happening today. All right, y'all. I think, oh, almost forgot one more thing. Glad you're here, Uncle Stinky. Ah! My tomatoes made a break for freedom. That did not work out the way I planned. Hey. We're eating a lot of vegetables tonight. We had a meal, maybe two, that were basically meat. I think we'll be making up for that today. Did I miss anything? I think I got it all. I need a much bigger plate. That's okay. All right. You know what? We're not going to do that. As much as I want to, we're not going to do that. Move this over here. We're going to move this over here. We are going to scoot and scoot and scoot and scoot and scoot. Scoot. Keeping the beat, y'all. I'm keeping the beat. All right, y'all. Here we go. And I'm cheating. This isn't even part of the same country, but I'm putting it in anyway. There. This is in my opinion, this is a better version of parsley. Anytime, any place. All right, y'all. That wasn't supposed to happen. Where's my camera? Hello? Okay, so I had a camera. There was a camera here. I don't know where the camera went, y'all. Where did my camera go? Did I get rid of my camera? What just happened? Okay. OBS is indeed a trickster. We are back now, yes. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna see what I did here. What the heck did I do? There we go. Okay, the one I want. I'm gonna paste it. Okay, and now I'm gonna do this. And put it here. There. Now. This is what you should be seeing. All right. You got Thank you, little mama. You are so on it. You're amazing. Okay, so this is dinner. This is the meat portion, meat and salad, so to speak, of our dinner. And take my, I see my cat is in here, waiting for attention, as usual. And she just meowed at me. And there's our soup. She's slowly figuring out, yet again, that there are occasions where she will get treats. What she has not yet figured out is that she needs to come when I call her. She thinks anytime she jumps on the chair, she gets treats. You know, I'm kind of impressed myself with how this looks. Good job, me. Did a darn good job on that. Okay, and I'm gonna save the rest for JD. I'm gonna put the camera back on the live so y'all can see that. He's meowing at me. I don't know if you can hear that. Hi. That cat looking at the cat again. Like that. Sniffing at the. And she's gonna jump off the chair after she smacks me. Oh. Gonna turn around. Okay. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna leave her alone now. I don't think she's ready for her clothes. Right. You want to try this soup? Well, I'm gonna try it for you. I'm gonna tell you if it's any good, whether or not I botched it. All right, y'all. Let's see how this is. Oh, and I'm gonna need chopsticks because Noodle. Spoon in this hand. Okay. Get myself a little broth. Try not to make a giganto mess. It's good. And the McCrit lime, this was, you know, last minute addition just to make it pretty, but it actually adds to the broth. Uncle Stinky, that sounds like a delicious first dinner. This is great. It's a little sweeter than I anticipated. But it's fine. It's okay that it's a little on the sweet side. I don't mind that at all. Really, really good. All right. Let's try our cabbage. Breathing and sipping. Okay, let's try this with some meat. This is really great. My only complaint about the meat is that there's a lot of gristle in here, and I didn't realize that. But it's okay. I can deal with gristle. I would say this is a win, y'all. I would definitely make this again. And the spice actually helps a lot too, because it pairs really well with the more muted flavors of the soup. So this is really, really good. I would absolutely do this. And I kept it from getting bland. I'm happy. All right. Now, who we got on? Whoops, not what I meant to do. Sure. Tell me something wholesome, little mama. Looks like Pretty Good Gaming is on their way to Anaheim, or in Anaheim right now. Polino is making cocktails. Is Chef Vlahos still streaming? He's still going? Okay. Only an hour in, huh? All right. We're going to go ahead and raid Chef Blavos then. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, cancel. Okay, the reason I just canceled is because he is on follower or subscriber only chat. To me, that is not a good way to handle stuff, because unless you're just a victim of a hate raid or troll, I get it. But you should not have to follow or subscribe someone before you get a chance to get the vibe of the room. To me, that doesn't make any sense. You should be able to talk to the streamer first. Oh, it's because he's doing Jackbox. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. Oh, that's adorbs. I'm into it, little mama. So that said, if he is just, if he's playing Jackbox, you still have to sub or follow in order to interact. I'm thinking we go raid Colino. And if y'all want to play Jackbox, then we can go to Chef Lajos. And it looks like one of his mods, one of Colino's mods, is having a birthday party. I know, right, little mama? That sounds super, super cute. Okay, folks. There's, oops. I can spell. I swear I can spell, y'all. Seriously. What is happening? There. And now you have the option of 3 raid calls. Copy paste, whichever one you want, doesn't matter. And we are gonna get to raiding. So, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. We're gonna raid Colino, who is a mixologist, and he's made some amazing freaking drinks. He's so good at it. He's inspired me to get a little creative myself. Not quite there yet, but you get the point. Definitely check him out. You're gonna get a chance to check him out. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun. You'll see me again on Thursday. I have no idea what I'm making. Probably something with leftovers, but we'll see. So we're out of here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.